Now, this poster, Harvey mentioned that I'm particularly enthusiastic about it. I am. Like most artists, I'm not wild about my work. I'm wild about doing it. I get involved in it. I get thrilled over it. I love to do it. But when I'm finished, it's over. That's why I can't, and if I can't find somebody right away to give it to or to let them have it for donation, it winds up in the closet. This year, I had a vision that I knew what I wanted, and this is about the first time that when I struck the brush to the canvas, I didn't have to quit. I didn't have to really go back and do anything because it began to develop exactly the way I saw it in my mind. It's really rare for me to be excited about my own work, but I am. And I'm excited for two reasons. One, it does display a lot of what I had felt, and these gentlemen that you're going to meet, if you haven't already, were able to allow me to have. And that's what I said. If they go back and they remember how this was done, and then they're going to look at this and they're going to say, wait a minute, I don't remember any of this. That's the way it is. But because they were there and because they did what they did, what I had envisioned all came together. So I'm gonna, as usual, I'll unveil this, and Mike, if you'd like to help me. Okay, here's your 2010 Olustee poster. Missed that one. Hardly wait to get there, and then when they get there, this is what the face looks like. Oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? Then you get the guy, the next stage of that is, well, I'm out of boot camp, I'm out here in the woods by myself in survival training, what now? So you get that kind of, I'm a little bit afraid. Then you get the raw combat veteran. Look at him. Look at the face on him. I've been there. I've seen that. I don't like it. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to do my job. And then you got this one over here who won't really almost even talk to you. He's done his job. He's back to the end of the line. He's getting ready to step up. And at the head of that organization is the leadership. Whether it's the captain, whether it's the XO, whether it's the drill instructor, it is that person that these people look to because he's the one that says, literally, as in the Civil War, damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. If you guys want to come on this side, that's fine.
There you go.
That was part of it. I figured we could put the 1st Florida Cavalry in there. And I didn't get a whole lot of history of it.
12, we do reenactments throughout the state of Florida. Our next one will be actually this coming up weekend at the Swanee River Raid. It's been an amazing year. It's incredible to have a company. I mean, our youngest one is 14. Our oldest is 20. You're 20. Okay. Our oldest is 20. We try and keep it in that age range so that we can present such an authentic representation of the young men that were actually in the Civil War. It's not all, older gentlemen on the field in a company. There were tons of young people that were out on the field that fought day in and day out, that were officers, that were soldiers, that were ground pounders, that were cavalrymen. They were the marching men of the Civil War. Without them, there would not have been a Civil War. So we are extremely honored and privileged to be able to construct a company, keep it going, and to have it as authentic as possible and to continue to display to young people everywhere, yes, you can do it. I mean, we did it. Anybody who's interested in it can get into it. It's not a hobby for the older generation. It's also the younger as well. So we are more than happy to continue to do it, and we will continue to do it as long as possible. And it was absolutely our pleasure, Mr. Soto, to be on poster. It has been a remarkable dream of mine. I mean, I've seen them throughout the years of reenacting, and I went, man, one day, one day, one day. And now that day has finally got there, so thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for volunteering.